What's up, everybody? Matt here with Gulf Coast Fit, and this is take two because I just did an intro to the micro session I'm about to introduce to you. And when I put you in this little tripod, this pushed down on the power button and turned you off on me. So hopefully that won't happen again. I'm here at the beach about to do a 100 pull-up micro session. This will be my workout for today. I've got a really busy day today, and that's where something like micro sessions come into play. Short, sweet, efficient, and effective, very powerful mini workouts, if you will. And this mini workout, this micro session, entails 100 pull-ups. It's a good complement to the 100 push-up micro session that I introduced previously, but it is quite a different challenge. So when you're accumulating 100 pull-ups, your strategy, how you go about executing these 100 pull-ups, makes all the difference. My plan of attack here's my parameters. I'm going to go for 20 sets of 5, switching pull-up variations almost every time. That way my joints, my shoulders, my wrists, my elbows, but especially my shoulders, are experiencing a well-rounded and stable workout. And by stable, I mean that my rotator cuff muscles, my scapular elevators, depressors, protractors, retractors, I want to feel like I'm mobilizing my scapulars as much as possible. I always have an underlying mindset and approach of injury prevention when it comes to any type of workout routine. So sustainability and keeping things well-rounded is of the utmost importance. That way we stave off injuries. We want to be as injury resistant as possible. And 100 repetitions of pull-ups is a lot of reps. That might not seem like a lot to some of you. It might seem like a lot to some of you, but 100 reps of anything is a lot of reps, and you can't really just always train off of volume, even if you're just using your body weight. If you're always working off volume and that's your parameter that you're using as the intensity factor, then it's not super sustainable because your joints take a beating, and over time you develop something called pattern overload from doing the same thing a lot. You become what you put your body through. And you rack up these small, annoying, but progressively worse overuse injuries. So plan of attack is 20 sets of 5 with 3 to 5 recovery breaths between every single set. And I'm going to switch pull-up variations as frequently as possible. That way I'm getting a well-rounded workout. And 5 pull-ups at a time, again, might not seem super intense, and this isn't meant to be intense. It's always the goal to train optimally, not maximally, so we can bounce back and do better, refine our skills, and move forward day in and day out, week in and week out. Anywho, 3 to 5 breaths, 5 sets of 20, different variations that I'm gonna come up with on the go based on how I'm performing. And I wanna keep in mind that there's no time constraint here. There's no time limit. However, I want to complete this in a timely fashion. That way, the workout economy is high, the density is high, and it fits the bill for a micro session. That time under tension makes it conducive for building muscle, and keeping it economical keeps it conducive for the fact that I have a busy day and my next appointment is coming up here in about 15 minutes. So I've got less than 15 minutes to work out today. Looks like I'll be sharing the pull-up bar, which is cool. I like using different heights on the pull-up bar because that just makes me, forces me to get creative and do some pull-up variations that work with different heights. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to that. Without further ado, here we go. Be excited to see some of your 100 pull-up challenges. And keep in mind, when you're doing 100 pull-ups, if you're not able to do 5 pull-ups at a time, you might piece together 100 pull-ups doing 2 at a time, 1 at a time with 1 breath in between. You might bust out 20 in a row if you're very seasoned at pull-ups and then work from there. You might not switch variations. I'm doing what is most conducive for me to fill in the gaps, strengthen my weaknesses, and train optimally, not maximally. I'm not here to kill myself, but I'm ready to do some good hard work. And your approach may be completely different. It should be completely different from person to person. I would not program this challenge the same for any of my clients. Trying to set you up in the tripod. There we go. We are in action. And it's go time. Got the setup here. You'll see during my 3 to 5 breaths, I'll implement different recovery methods like stretching, certain muscles that I feel are beginning to lag. Set you up here, see if we got a good view. You might be a little crooked, I'm not sure. That looks good. I might even scoot you up a little bit more. Alright. Camera skills, expert level. Here we go. Come in.
Hey, how you doing?
I need some gloves right here.
Oh yeah. You think I'll put calluses on your hand?
Yeah, man, I'm about to get tore up today.
No. Well, I'm trying to put some full blood on. I don't have calluses so many times I have to get a hanging there 5 to calluses down.
Hey, hot. Well, I'm gonna have to bite the bullet today. I think that's 40. Trying to keep track as I go. It actually gets pretty hard. That's 50 halfway. Keep in mind I'm trying to make 5 pull-ups, all I need per set. So keeping it timely, squeezing and controlling. Cheating a little bit on my rest period there. See, I had to take a little rest pause there between reps. That's programming error. Shouldn't have waited till 3/4 of the way through to add in leg raise variations. I think that was 75. I'm not sure. I always underestimate if I'm not sure. I think I got 15 more, so you always want to finish pretty, finish strong, finish with the highest quality movement patterns as possible. So nothing fancy for these last 3 sets. I'm gonna go normal chin up or normal pull up, wide grip pull up, and narrow chin up grip. So I'm allowing myself to break my rule and rest a little longer for the sake of increasing the quality of the reps and finishing strong. Again, I could finish sooner or do more reps, but more isn't better. Better is better, always.
My brother. I want to see you in a minute. What's up? How you doing? Well, you about to retire, ain't you?
7 more years.
Ooh.
7. Can't get here quick enough. Can't get here quick enough.
Damn, how many you gonna put in?
July 2nd be 18.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, went out there at 21.
Oh, you did good. You
Yeah.
did good. So you gonna retire and do something else?
Done.
Not a fan of dropping on the last pull-up,
Probably do something else.
because that's cheating, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Kind of makes it 4.5 reps instead of 5. But sometimes it is what it is. Last set.
Stand on it.
Got you.
Okay.
I'll be 40 next month.
You got what now?
So I turn 40 next month.
Yeah. Damn, you turned 40?
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn 48. Christmas. Well, okay, you turned 48. Yeah.
Go.
That's
Right
good.
here,
Get a good full house.
I was going to the gym. My dog had a gym. I was like, man, this ain't good. I do feel like different stuff is feeling different.
I go to this from the field. You come out here.
Still with me? So it turns out I didn't start my watch, but I probably began about 5 minutes in. So all in all, that took me less than 15 minutes, and that's the idea. Micro sessions, generally, I want them to last anywhere from 5 minutes to 15 minutes. So that's on the high end. That's a higher maintenance micro session, so to speak, because it takes a little warming up. I warmed up with bands, shoulder dislocates, band pulls, a couple of practice pull-ups, scap mobilization drills, and not only did I get all the back work I need for today, all of the pulling work I need, but I'm gonna feel that in my abs. When you're really executing push-ups properly, engaging your scapulas and your abdominals are key. Pull-ups are just as good of a core exercise as most any core exercises. So give that a try. Play with your parameters, what you want your sets, your reps to be, your variations, your recovery period, which dictates everything, and what you want to do in between sets. You'll see I usually use the opportunity while I'm breathing to stretch the muscles I'm working, get some blood flow and nutrients back in the mix. Helps you recover that much more. So thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you next time.